10 Syrians flew there from Beirut in neighboring Lebanon. The Russian government insists it's not part of a large-scale evacuation. In Saudi Arabia, the foreign minister says a level of force used by Syria's government is unacceptable. It says a negotiated settlement with President Bashar al-Assad is inconceivable. Meanwhile, the UN Refugee Agency says about 3,000 Syrians are entering Jordan every night. The total number of refugees there is now close to 300,000. While the situation is no better on Syria's northern border with Turkey, Hashem Ahelbarra reports now from Antakya.
This is Atma camp inside Syria, home to thousands of people forced to leave their homes. Stranded on the border, they have nowhere to go. There is fighting nearby and they can't get into Turkey. The area is so dangerous that aid agencies and charities cannot deliver food and clothes. There is no infrastructure here. These displaced people have to walk for hours to get drinking water. It's a tough life, and there's widespread anger among people who feel betrayed by the world.
The international community has to do something. You have to help us. The regime is slaughtering us and nobody is reacting. They have to help us so that we can get rid of the regime.
This child was woken up by a deafening explosion. The doctors told his father he won't be able to hear again. Suhail Khalid lost his hand in an airstrike. He says conditions are very tough at the camp. He and many others here blame the Syrian opposition for doing nothing to relieve the suffering.
We are in Atma camp. People lost family members. There are orphans, the disabled. Shame on you, the Syrian coalition. Where is the help you said you would provide? We need field hospitals to treat the injured. You are stealing our money.
The only food rations they receive from a Turkish charity are meager. Abdullah is a widow from Taftanaz. She sends her children to the mountains to collect edible plants and firewood. There are few latrines. The sewage drains into pits, raising the risk of disease spreading in this camp. These children have no toys to play with. For the time being, they improvise with pebbles. The adults turned a field into a football pitch, a rare moment to relax in a war zone. Families continue to arrive at the camp. In the absence of aid and amid the ongoing violence in Syria, they might be trapped there for a longer period. Their last hope is Turkey building new refugee camps and allowing them into the country. Ahelbarra, Al Jazeera, Antakya.